Well, what's going on, everyone? Sports fans and Blues Nation, this Comic Speaker TV here. And man, Blues in our home opener, first game of the new season, and we get shut out in the first game, losing 5 to nothing. That's right, 5-0 to the Minnesota Wild. As, yeah, this was pretty shocking. Uh, Minnesota, a very good team that made the playoffs last year, uh, got knocked out in the first round by the Vegas Golden Knights, and the Blues. We were so good on home ice last year, especially down the stretch. We had a long, consecutive home winning streak that extended into the playoffs. Of course, in our first round series where we lost to the Jets, the home team won every single game in that series, which you don't see super often. So, and yeah, so just a pretty bad way to start our season. Not scoring any goals, did not happen much last year where we failed to score a goal. So, and it happens here in the very first game of the season. So, yeah, it's just with our great crowd and with our new jerseys also, was hoping for a win, but it didn't happen. So, and Jordan Binnington, who's been the Blues' starting goalie basically for the past 5 years now, his first full season in the NHL was back in the 2019-20 season after we won the Stanley Cup. And he allowed 5 goals on 21 shots, saved 16. Was very good last year. And also last season he became the winningest Blues goalie. And I believe has a chance to now set the all-time team record for most saves by a goalie in Blues history. So, we would kill 2 penalties in the first period. So that was great to see. Then at the 15:54 mark of the first period, the Wild would take a 1-0 lead. Goal scored by forward Ryan Hartman. That would make it a 1-0 Minnesota lead. Then less than 2 minutes later, a goal scored by Matt Boldy to make it a 2-0 Minnesota lead. Boldy, who's been one of the top young players in the league, had 73 points last year. And so that would make it a 2-0 game. So, I mean, still 2 periods to go. We had a lot of come from behind wins last year. So, I was hoping for another one here in the first game of the season. A power play goal by Joel Eriksson would make it a 3-0 Wild lead. Then a 4-0 lead on the second goal of the game by Hartman. So we'd be down 4-0 heading to the third period, so it was not looking good. Was just hoping we could get on the board. And we had plenty of chances. Wild would then go up 5-0, goal scored by another youngster and forward Marco Rossi. So, and Minnesota forward and one of the top players in the game just got a huge extension, Kirill Kaprizov, with 3 assists. And when he's healthy, he missed quite a bit of time last year with an injury. When he's healthy, he's one of the top players in the NHL. Won, I believe, Calder Trophy for top rookie. So, and Minnesota goalie Philip Gustafsson would stop all 26 shots. So, but yeah, it's just a rough game, obviously, and yeah, it's definitely a bit shocking. So, as Jordan Kyrou, who led the Blues in goals last year, had a career high, I believe, 34 goals last year. We had several players with 20 or more goals. Cam Fowler, who was outstanding for the Blues when we acquired him in the middle of last season. So, and 4 shots on goal for Robert Thomas, who was arguably our most valuable player last season. So, but yeah, so just have to rebound from this and go on to the next one, which will be Saturday on the road against the Calgary Flames. Calgary won in their opener against the Edmonton Oilers the other night, so they were a young team. They just missed out on the playoffs last year by just a few points. So, and Blues newcomers Nick Bukestad had 10 minutes of ice time, 2 shots on goal. Pius Suter, 1 shot on goal in 18 minutes of ice time. And newcomer defenseman Logan Malu had 14 shots on goal, 3 hits also. So, yeah, but other than that, not too many changes. Have almost the exact same team as we did last year. So, and yeah, so just hopefully we can rebound in our second game of the season Saturday. Be a first of 2 on the road Saturday in Calgary and Monday in Vancouver. So, but yeah, so it's a long season, so I know that we'll rebound, and this is a team with quite a bit of youth as well. So I wonder what you guys think, and yeah, definitely still pretty shocked that this happened. We get shut out, lose 5-0 in the season opener. So till Saturday in the second game, Canucks are saying, go Blues.